Meantime, the leading Republican candidate, former President Donald Trump, facing new legal issues. A civil trial centering on allegations of rape just got underway. CBS's John Diaz is live at federal court in Lower Manhattan with that story. And John, Trump did not show up today.
Yeah, Mary, good afternoon to you. And, well, actually, the former president didn't even need to show up here since this is a civil lawsuit, nor does he have to testify. However, legal experts tell us that he may be called to the witness stand later on. Now, if Carroll actually does win this case, it would mean that the former president, for the first time, will be held legally responsible for sexual assault. Now, keep in mind, he has been the subject of this allegation more than 24 other times. With security surrounding her, E. Jean Carroll made her way into the federal courthouse earlier this morning. And supporters were standing nearby cheering her on. Soon after, former President Donald Trump's lawyers headed into court. Notably absent, Donald Trump himself. In a letter his attorney sent to the judge overseeing the case, he explained Mr. Trump wished he could show up, but he and his team wanted to avoid logistical problems, similar to ones caused by his historic indictment in New York City last month. But his non-appearance could result in an unfavorable outcome for the former president.
Think about what the jurors are going to think. Right here they are, they're taking their time out to sit on this jury, and he doesn't even show up to court.
Carroll is alleging Mr. Trump raped her in a luxury department store dressing room in the mid-1990s. Trump denies it ever happened. Former federal prosecutor and professor at Fordham Law School, Cheryl Bader, says Carroll is able to bring this case because of the New York Adult Survivors Act, which went into effect in 2022.
And sexual assault is quite traumatizing, and that it can take years and maybe decades for people to feel comfortable coming forward without fearing shaming and blaming.
Today, the judge will be selecting the jury, panel members who will remain anonymous, which experts say is unusual.
The judge made a record that that Donald Trump had used in the past social media to attack prosecutors, judges, anyone in a case that disagrees with him.
Now, since this lawsuit is a civil one, if Donald Trump is found guilty, it does not mean that he will be at risk of jail time, but it does mean that he will have to pay damages. Again, that is found if he is found guilty. But for now, we are live this afternoon from Lower Manhattan. John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
John, thank you.